Well, welcome. Just get myself comfortable on this Sunday afternoon. Hope you're keeping well. Not a big hurry to get through this one. Nice and easy, does it? It's a powerful message, though. Just going to sort myself out here. And let's get cracking, let's get snapping. Got some big bets for you. 4 free ones. 4 free bets for Monday. All very big chances. 2 of them at Pontefract, which I got to know very much when I was up the north of England last week. Spending a bit of time up there in Malton. Also one down there in Lingfield, which is around about 8 to 1 chance, which is all ready to strike. And I'll tell you all about that one free of charge in a moment as well. And one at Carlisle, where I do have some other bets as well that you need to know about. This one at Carlisle, I'm going to give you free of charge. I think it's a good thing. A good thing. I really do think it's a good thing. And I'm going to give it you free of charge. That makes 4 bets. I'm going to give you 2 at Ponty, 1 at Carlisle, and 1 down the sunny south at leafy Lingfield. But I can tell you, there are 2 Crackerjack bets running at Carlisle on Monday, and they'll pay around 50 to 1 the double. And I'll tell you about those 2 in just one moment. Today's Crackerjack bet was a massive gamble, 10 to 1 into 4 to 1 and framed each way. And this is what we're talking about, backing horses 10 to 1 into 4 to 1, which frame each way and often win. And it's just a license to print money, that's for sure. But each way, I'm striking at 65% on all my bets. 65%. And it's absolutely fabulous, it really is. Obviously, yesterday was a big day with 3 big winners. 8 to 1 into 11 to 2, 8 to 1 into 6 to 1, and 17 to 2 into 9 to 4. A lot of people having the treble and the doubles and cleaning up big time. Even at SP, they paid about 150 to 1 the treble. The 4 horses still to run today on the free line, on this free line, have all been very well supported indeed. Half shot and runs later on in the last race, back from 10 to 1 into 5 to 1 for Ian Jardine. It was 10 to 1 when I tipped it yesterday, 6 o'clock last night. I marked your card on it, knew all about it. 10 to 1 into 5s now. And what's it, Cookie or something? What's it called, Cookie or something? 13 to 2 into 3 to 1 is another one which has been backed off the board and decimated and very fancied. And also Stuart Williams' horse, Immensely, back from 6 to 1 to 3 to 1 at Goodwood and runs later on today. And the other horse is over in Ireland and holding firm. I'm just looking for something, holding firm at 11 to 2. But what's it about, Cookie? 13 to 2 to 3 to 1. Half Shop, 10 to 1 to 5 to 1. And a Muncie is 6 to 1 to 3 to 1. And this is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you about. The horses are very live. They're very live, what I'm giving you. And they're being backed very heavily. And each way, the bookmakers are running for cover because it's all about these horses are finishing in the frame, and then like yesterday, collecting with big wins, big wins, multi-bets, 50 to 1 doubles, 500 to 1 trebles, and like last Saturday as well, a 25 to 1 double at Lingfield, and last Thursday at Ripon was an 11 to 1 winner on a horse called Titian, and onwards. So 17 out of 27 horses I've given you have either won or placed. And striking, I think, 63 point something percent. But what the big thing is that the horses I'm tipping you are being heavily backed and big prices. I've had a 20 to 1 each way. I've had a 16 to 1 each way. I've had a 12 to 1 each way. I've had all those winners yesterday, all those big prices, and we're doing it again. The Crackerjack bet was back from 10 to 1 into 4 to 1 and framed. So this is a no-losing situation. This is about building a betting bank and cleaning up. And when they hit the back of the net and the cycle spins from place to win, bang, it's job done. Okay, so good luck today with your bets. But I've got 4 free bets to tell you about now. And they're coming 2 from Pontefract, 1 from Carlisle, and 1 down there at Lingfield, which I'm very sweet on indeed. So with no more ado, let's have a nice and easy message and get straight into it. Just before I do, if you want those 2 bets, those Crackerjacks, it's all the instructions are down below. It's just the same as last night's bet, which did frame. Then get on board. The 2 bets at Carlisle, I was in Malton in a top hotel, and I know all about these 2. They're all really lined up to do the business at Carlisle. and should be around about 7 to 1 both of them, about 50 to 1 the double. I'm going to have the 2 singles and the big each way double. You can have both of them for just a tenner, not £10 each, 2 for a tenner, and today's bet was just £10, but these are 2 for £10. If you want them, follow the instructions below, and you need to pay £10 bank to bank. You can't do it by PayPal, you can't do it by credit cards or any other way. Once you've done the tenner, write to petersracingtips@gmail.com, put in the word Crackerjack Monday, and then once we've married the payment up to your name, put your name on it, we'll send you the bet straight away by closed cover email, and it's all done very, very sweetly indeed. If you played today, you know how it works. You get your message back within moments, and it's all very, very straightforward. All right, so 4 freebies coming up in a minute, but if you want those 2 Crackerjacks for just £10, here's your chance. I think they've both got an amazing chance, and I think one of them should win, and I wouldn't be surprised if both of them didn't. But even if they're both placed as well, it'll pay nice place odds, 3 to 1, 7 to 2. But I think we're looking at a big win tomorrow to kickstart the week big time, and both at Carlisle, which I know all about. All right, so if you want the 2 Crackerjacks, 2 for tenner, not 2 for 20, 2 for a tenner. Right, let me give you these free bets now, and then I shall wish you on your way and wish you good luck with today's bets, which have all been very heavily backed, as I've told you. Almost half price, all of them, and that's fantastic, isn't it? I mean, half price being backed, you know, you've had double the odds. And it's the same with that, you know, Crackerjack bet, 10 to 1 into 4 to 1. Right, so get on early, book early, as Fred Ponting said. Right, 250 at Carlisle. Don't miss this, whatever you do. It's your first bet of the day. Remember, this is for Monday, and I think this has got a great chance. No, I know it's got a great chance. It's number 1. It's called Belsito, trained by Kevin Ryan. Just have a quick sip of this. Lovely. Kevin Ryan, Tom Eaves. I like the look of this. Tom Eaves is the regular pilot on this 4-year-old gelding, and it is coming to hand and ready to strike. There could be no question about that. I think the race is going to be run at a very strong pace, which is going to suit this horse down to the ground, and I can't see anything to stop this winning. Number 1, Belsito. I'm going to go each way. Should be 11 to 2, 6 to 1. I think we're looking at a potential winner here to kickstart the week here in the 250 at Carlisle. Number 1, Belsito. As I say, I do have them 2 other Crackerjack bets running at Carlisle. I know all 3 are very fancied, but I've gone with the other 2 on the Crackerjack because they're bigger prices, and I can't see them finishing out the frame, so they look absolutely golden. They really do. So don't forget to get them 2 for a tenner rather than £10 each. Belsito though, like it, love it. I think it'll win. 250 Carlisle. Second bet, I'm going to go down the south for this one, for a horse ridden by Sylvester de Souza in the 335 at Lingfield that has got 3 duck eggs next to its name, but it could well have a 1 next to it after this race. It's going up in trip. It's ran 4 times over 7 furlongs in the last 5 times it's ran. Simon Dow trains the 5-year-old. It's ridden for the first time by Sylvester SDS Souza, and I think first time he rides it will be the winning one. Number 9, it's called Hullabaloo. Number 9, Hullabaloo. Stepping up in trip, it's absolutely cock on. It runs off a really low mark of 52 and has my mark of approval big time on it. Should be around about 8 to 1. It's number 9. It's called Hullabaloo. Put it in all your singles, doubles, trebles, and your lucky 15 or multi-bets, or just back them individually. I'll leave that with you. Of course, as I said yesterday, if you put in the Crackerjack bets with these free bets I'm giving you, gives you a chance to inflate your profits even more by having, you know, a lucky 31, lucky 31 or a lucky 15, but lucky 31, or Super Heinz, Super Yankee, you know, to have more horses and more chances of it's in a treble like yesterday, which was 500 to 1. To be honest with you, it's bigger than that. It's about 700 to 1 when I put them up. And well, they were backed off the boards, obviously, and won very easily. Job done. Right, third bet. Both at Pontefract. We're going up north to Pontefract, where the cakes are. Pontefract, 6:30. Now, this is a very, very interesting horse that I'm going to be having a substantial wager on. I like it a lot. I think it's got an amazing chance, and I'll be disappointed if we don't collect. It's number 5. It's called Spring is Sprung. It's trained by the informed Paul Midgley. I think he's had 2 out of the last 10 winners. and I've had some good touches with Midgley's horses, and he's got a great chance of winning this one. Archie Young rides the horse, taking over from Danny Tudhope. Needed the run last time up, so only ran twice this year. Ran twice in May, on the 10th of May and 20th of May, and now is ready, spot on, fit and ready to go. It's been dropped down the weights to the mark of 72. It's in the 6:30 at Pontefract. I do like it an awful lot. It's got a cracking chance. Drawn 2, which is pitch perfect, and Midgley's got it pitch perfect. It's fit, spot on, fresh. Let's get on it. Number 5, Spring is Sprung. Don't miss it. Should be around 6, 7 to 1, maybe a bit bigger, but 7 to 1, something like that. And as I say, all my horses I'm tipping you in handicaps, and obviously they're the hardest races to find big winners, but that's what I'm doing, and that's why we're getting big price horses as well, and that's why we're cleaning up with no long losing runs. Over 60% of my horses, over 60% of them either win or place at big prices. The result is happiness, and the result is misery for bookmakers. It's as simple as that. One bet to give you, and it's in the 9 o'clock at Ponty. It's the final race, it's the last roundup, lucky last, and it's on a horse I'm all over like a rash, and I think it'll take a world of beating. No, I know it'll take a world of beating. So I'll give you this one now, and then if you want the instructions of how to get the 2 Crackerjacks for half price, 2 for a tenner, both at Carlisle, both big prices, both Northern job horses, I think they've both got amazing chances. Just follow the instructions below, and don't forget, you need to write, after you've paid your tenner, you need to write to the address there, petersracingtips@gmail.com. Just put your name on it so we can marry the payment up, and we're job done. We're all ready to rock and roll. It's been a wonderful, I'm going to give you this horse now, it's been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend with some huge winners, and the monies are on today's horses as well. The Crackerjack horse has been back from 10s to 4s and placed. Tomorrow's will be 7s or 8s to 1s. And all the other horses I've given you free of charge are all being backed very heavily. And we're on the verge of something great here. Something really big. And I'm going to take you all the way to the promised land with it. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. I'll give you one more horse, and then I'll love you and leave you and let you get on early on these Crackerjack bets. Number 1, anyway, 9 o'clock at Ponty. Don't forget to get on early and take these prices. Number 1, it's called Millbank, trained by Julie Camacho and ridden by Ryan Sexton. Got a lot of time for Julie Camacho. This horse is ready to strike. Used to be trained by Ruth Carr. Now with Julie Camacho, the horse is ready to pop up. It's moved up from 5 furlongs to 6 furlongs. It's got winner written all over it, and I'm all over it. Number 1, it's called Millbank. Ready to pop up, coming to the boil. It'll do me and it'll do you, and it's the final bet of the day. It's a free one, and I think it's got an amazing chance of striking the victory and sticking it right up those bookmakers again. Don't forget Belsito in the 250 Carlisle. I love it for Kevin Ryan. Millbank, I've just told you about that for Julie Camacho, the old JC there. Spring is Sprung. I can't have that out of the frame. I'm all over that like a rash. And Hullabaloo for SDS Sylvester de Souza looks absolutely cast iron each way at a big price. But all those are not my strongest bets. My 2 strongest bets run at Carlisle. They're both about 7 to 1, and I've put them in 2 singles and the double, boom, boom, and you can have them both for a cock and hen by following the instructions below. It's been a wonderful weekend. Good luck with all your bets today. Thank you for all your support. Thanks for everything what's going on. Thanks for everyone who's taking part in this wonderful, wonderful Crackerjack bets. And I'm going to absolutely mop up these bookmakers big time. And you're going to be with me.